So, Saturday. It's, I don't know, 1 billion degrees today, at least. CVS, hell no. I just began my shift. I decided to begin later today. After what happened yesterday, I felt that I needed a break mentally. I have a few updates for you guys regarding that problem, regarding that case of what happened with that lady who reduced my tip. A few things. First of all, she reduced my tip to $1 instead of, it was supposed to be $8. I don't know if she tipped more or not. For me, it was supposed to be $11 with a $3 base pay. 8, 9, 10, 11. So $8 tip. So she reduced that to $1. And after checking my account, I will put the screenshot here. But basically, she gave me a thumbs down. And she said, so she reported items damaged and professionalism with customers. So basically she said I was not professional, and she said that I damaged her items, which is obviously untrue. So it says here, items damaged. If items arrive open or seem like they've been tampered with, you will see this feedback from customers. An insulated delivery bag can be a great way to secure items, keep restaurant packaging intact, and prevent spills. Yeah, sure. So the items were not damaged. I mean, I have the proof on camera that the bags were intact and still sealed. Like, it's very faint, but you can see the bags. You can see the stickers on the bag. And I have not opened her bag. Why would I do this? And then she said, professionalism with customers. One report. When you get feedback like this, the customer is letting you know your service was not what they were expecting. I mean, I guess when you're trying to scam, everyone is unique. However, highly rated delivery partners tell us it's usually best to be polite, professional, and detail-oriented. I will put the video of the whole interaction again here, so you can tell me if you think that I was impolite. Oh, sorry. I'm good, and you?
I can take it.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I can give it to you.
Please say yes.
Yes.
Thank you so
I thought it
much.
was this door. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay, no problem.
Have a good evening. Thank you. Everything should be inside. They're pretty good at putting everything in small boxes. I think you had 11 things? Yeah, it should be. No problem. In my opinion, I wasn't. So now my 100% satisfaction dropped to 95%, and I have a 20 customer like this and one like this. So I don't mind the thumbs down. You know, if you're kind of a bitch like this, you're always gonna want VIP treatment even though you're absolutely nobody. That's fine. I used to work in Disneyland, and some people think, I don't know who some people think they are, but clearly in that world, on that planet, some people think they are very important. That's fine. I don't care. Rich people do not scare me at all. But the thing I don't like is liars. And your items were not damaged. I'm sorry. And also, I don't like the fact that you went out of your way to reduce your tip. Like, how little is this? Anyways, I thought about it the whole night. And yesterday night, I called Uber support because I felt like customers like this need to be called out. Like, no, you can't report untrue things and just go on with your day just because you think you're better than everyone else. So I called them, but it was like 10 p.m. So the guy told me that he could see the order and it was definitely not okay to do this. Duh. That he would put a note on this, but the department, so it's another department that takes care of this, and it was closed because it was too late. So he told me, please call back tomorrow, so today, and they will be able to help you. So that's what I did. I actually called again today. I had 3 people. So the first agent was there, and she told me, well, I'm gonna transfer you, fine. Second one, she couldn't find the order, so I think she was looking at the wrong day, to be honest, because she was like, you had 2 Panda Express on that day. I was like, nah, that was last week. I think she was looking at 13 of April or the 3rd of May. I don't know. But the third person, so she was able to find it, and she was like, oh, I see that the tip was reduced, and I see that there is a note. And I told her, you know, I just want you guys to flag this account, because I'm pretty sure that she's doing this to every single driver out there. It's not the first time she's doing this, I'm pretty sure. And I don't feel it's okay for drivers to tip bait like this. And she's very, very, very lucky that it was not a long drive, because I would have been mad. But it was like a 5-minute drive. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's fine, but at least I didn't put much effort into this. And I told her, you know, I don't think it's okay for customers to be scammers like this, and I think you guys should be aware of that person. And I told her I actually can prove that what she's saying is wrong. I actually can prove that it's not true. And I told her I mean, the timing was pretty good, actually, for me, not for her, obviously. Because I told the girl, I was like, you know, yesterday is actually the day I received my body cam. And before, you've seen it on the videos, I never recorded my drop-offs. And yesterday was the first day. So I told her I have the entire interaction on video. So I can prove that she's lying. And I don't care who she is. I don't care if she lives in the hills. And I actually searched, and she lives in a $2 million house. And I told my boyfriend yesterday, I was like, you know, those customers, I'm not sure they realize how easy it is for the drivers like us to know who they are. Because yeah, I can't see your last name, but lady, I have your first name, I have the initial of your last name, I have your address. So I use Google Maps, so all of the addresses that I go to are stored in Google Maps. And I showed my boyfriend yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna show you how easy it is for us to find a customer, who they are. And in literally 2 minutes, so I know how much her house cost, I know who her husband is, I know where she works, I know her previous addresses, I know how much her husband makes a year. So you guys should be careful. I'm not gonna do anything, obviously. I'm not a creeper and I'm not a psycho. Be reminded that, like, we know who you are. We can find who you are, where you work, who your kids are, where you're going, where your kids are going to school, who are your work associates. If you have a business, I'm not sure you want people to know that you're a liar, you know, and that you're a cheapskate that scam for food for your kids. Like, yeah, okay. I showed him, I was like, look, see, I know who she is. Like, I know what she does. I know her husband makes $100K a year. It's very easy to find those informations. Just be careful, you guys. One day you're gonna meet your match. You're gonna scam the wrong person. It will happen. So the third person, I told her I don't think it's okay, and she said that it would be all documented, and apparently there is like an investigation team. I don't know if it's true, but I feel better. I just wanted to report her because I wanted to take it off my chest. And I told her I don't know if anything will happen to her, or if her account will be flagged or even suspended, because that would be great. I did it because I wanted to feel better. So yeah, I reported her. Is something gonna happen to her? I don't know. But I get premium support on Uber. I'm not even sure it makes a difference, because, you know, I'm gold on Uber. I don't know. But I'm pleasantly surprised with the quality of the Uber support. Yeah, they have an accent, but they actually know how to speak English and they understand English. Whether Doordash, I'm pretty sure you saw it in the other video that I had when I had to go on chat with them when I had the glitch. It's pretty evident in that video that they don't understand English. So I was pleasantly surprised. She told me that basically there is like a investigation team that will investigate that customer, because I told her, is there a way for you to see if a customer have been doing this to a lot of drivers? And she was like, no, I can't see. But she said there was a note, it's been documented, and her account was flagged. And she was like, you know, those customers, they need to be reminded. Lord, those guys, they go around like the parking lot, and they will tell you that you need to fix your car, and when you say no, they insult you. He did this to me last week. When you think the world cannot be more up, people just prove you wrong every single day. So apparently, before you finish the delivery, if you go to the real bottom of the page, you will be able to rate the customer. But I told them, it's like I told that customer support person, I was like, but I didn't have any issues with that girl. Like, I mean, apart from the fact that she was a bit extra when she said, oh, it doesn't seem like everything is in the bag, and when I told you on camera, oh, she sounds like she's gonna reduce the tip. But honestly, if she reduced the tip and did not report me for items damage and professionalism, I would not have reported her, because you know what? Whatever, to each their own. You're just a bitch. Okay, you expect VIP treatment when you're nobody. Fine. But no, she reported me. She went out of her way to put that I was unprofessional and her items were damaged, which they were not. I'm very sorry to let you know. And also, it looks bad on the restaurant because it says that the items were damaged. They were not. I told her I didn't have any problems with her until I saw that that thumbs down, and those two reports that she did to me. That was an hour later, and then it was way too late for me to rate. So, you know, I told her there was no way for me to know she was gonna do this. I feel better knowing that I reported that, and I hope that her account is terminated. I knew a girl when I was still in UCLA that had her Uber Eats account terminated because she reported way too many times her food not arrived. And her account was terminated. So I know it's possible. And when your Uber Eats account is terminated, your Uber account is terminated, meaning you can't take an Uber to drive. It's $19 for 4.9 miles. It's 2 different restaurants, but I'm gonna take it. First restaurant is in the supermarket. It's the frozen yogurt. And the second one is on the boulevard. It should be okay. First pickup done. It was ready and there was no line for once. This frozen yogurt place is really popular. So a lot of time there will be a line, but you don't have to stay in line. So that's pretty cool. All right. It is in the sealed bag. It has not been tampered with. I have not opened the bag. Anyways, second store for Tracy, 2 minutes away. Second drop off is done. Like I was expecting, there was parking right in the front. It's a meter, but the food was ready. So went in, took the food and left. So she has a bag and she has 2 pizzas, which I'm gonna put in the hot bag right now. Bag is sealed, as you can see. Yeah, I'm petty this way. I am totally petty this way. I don't have a pizza bag because I usually don't take pizzas, but I forgot that this I mean, you know, it's not big pizzas, so this bag is not really made for pizzas, but we're gonna make it work. Up. I'm closing the bag. Here you go. Perfect. Thumbs up. Start delivery. First person is Amy for the frozen yogurt, and she is 9 minutes away. First drop off is done. And so it was leave at the door, but she actually met me at the gate. So that's nice. She was super nice. And second drop off is 2 minutes away. And it's also a leave at the door. Second drop off is done. And guess what? There is no signal. Woohoo! Okay. This is done. Okay, I was on my way back to the hotspot and I was about to turn on the parking lot and I got a $20 order for the same restaurant for a stack order on Uber Eats for 2 miles, both customers. So obviously I took it. I forgot to take a screenshot as usual. But I am on my way to the restaurant. I know where it is, so everything should be okay. Okay, food was ready and the restaurant is packed. They have a table full of bags. When I arrived, there was a lady already waiting for her order and it was not ready. Picked up, start delivery. First customer, meet at door. It's Nancy. Navigate. She is 5 minutes away and her order was not ready, but she would not move from the center of the way. So basically the girl who was in charge just had to go around her to give me the bags because this old lady would not freaking move. Basically there is like you know, when you enter and you have like the hostess, and then on the right of that there is a table where you can like check in. So they actually can't like prevent you from going too far in the restaurant without going through the hostess, which is okay, I guess. And this lady, she was in the middle of that table. She would not move. But hey, what can you do? So basically, that's something I realized with rich people. They don't like when they're not the first one to be taken care of. It doesn't matter, her shit was not ready, but she would not move from the middle space because they want to be the one and only, you know what I mean? So I don't care, you know, but I was like, wow, can't you see you're in the middle? Like the lady, she was literally putting my bags because I had two, it's 2 giant bags. It's 2 pretty big orders, and she had to push them across, like on the side of the table, because she could not even hand them to me because the lady was in the middle. And then you had another dude entering and another couple who were too in the middle, and they would not let me go. I was like, guys, if you want to enter and go to the hostess, you have to let me go. I get, you know, it's something with rich people. They don't like when someone that looks not as rich as them, aka me, go in front of them or before them. They don't like it. First drop off done. Very easy. Second one is 2 minutes away for the second drop off. It's a leave at the door. And second drop off is done. I think I delivered to that house before. I'm not sure. Something is really happening. It's really weird. It's Saturday night and I'm not bombarded with orders, which I find really weird. I just grabbed a $12, I think it was $12 order on Uber Eats again for I think 1 mile something. I'm pretty sure he's in an apartment, but honestly, for the dollar to mile ratio, and the restaurant's just over there, so I'm just gonna walk there. He has 3 items of food. I don't receive anything on DoorDash, and then when I accept an order on Uber Eats, they bombard me with orders. It happens every single time. The food was ready. Thumbs up. Start delivery. Leave at door. Navigate. Let's put this bag in the hot bag. Okay. And the GPS says 5 minutes. And I forgot to record the drop off, but it's done. I think it took a little bit more than 10 minutes. Not even. He was waiting for me in front of the building. I went to the supermarket to buy some stuff for myself, and right when I was like leaving the store, I got a $10 order on Uber Eats. The food was ready. There is a shake though, so I'm gonna put my stuff there, and I'm gonna put the shake in my cooler because it's insanely hot still. DoorDash is so disappointing tonight. It's a bunch of really bad offers overall. Start delivery, 2.1 mile, meet at door. Drop off is done. It was a meet at the door. Why? Because it asked me for a pin. This is the first time it happened to me, but he had the pin, so no problem here. I just arrived home. I did not get an order to take me home. And all of the orders, I mean, I didn't get that many orders, to be honest. For a good 20 minutes, there was nothing. Then I decided to go home, and I had like a bunch of $6 orders on the way, so not really worth it. I will put the recap on the screen, and I will see you tomorrow.